Let's get ready to Buffy!
Hello, we are here today for round 3 of our first annual Battle of the Uber Buffy Fans, the ultimate Re-Vamped with Juliet Landau podcast trivia contest. The stakes are getting higher, pun intended, as we narrow down our contestants to see who will battle it out in our final battle and win the title of the Uber Buffy fan. I am so excited to see all of you guys today. You have been amazing. You really have known your stuff, and it's a little bit down to the nail-biting time at the moment. I am here with Watcher Dev.
Hi, everyone.
And Sire Rebecca is in the house.
So glad to be back with everyone. Today I have foregone hunting in order to watch the competition, so I look forward to seeing everybody duke it out as best as possible.
We have Demon David.
Welcome, Uber Fluffy fans.
Oh, Demon David, it's Buffy fans.
I read Fluffy. Doesn't matter. Welcome, Uber Buffy fans.
Are you sure it's not Fluffy? I had a 3-headed dog once named Fluffy, and this guy Haggard adopted him from me. He was definitely an Uber Fluffy fan. I wouldn't want to battle him.
Okay, thank you, Demon David. And we also have Council Kerri.
Yes, just a very good evening to all of our contestants who are joining us from all over the world. But incidentally, I myself have just returned to England from a short visit to France, which is most interesting, actually. Yeah, associates in the area, they have deduced that the vampires local to them can be slain using a baguette.
Really?
Yes, quite. Although, as my understanding, it's rather a painstaking process.
Okay.
Of course, this is not really true. Please do not try this.
Maybe we could just have something to eat instead. That's making me hungry. So, all right. Well, I am going to go over the rules for today. I will call a duo at a time, and today we will have 12 questions for each contestant. When you know the answer, raise your hand, and Sire Rebecca will call on the first person to raise their hand. What happens if 2 people raise their hand at the same moment, Watcher Dev?
Okay, so if 2 people raise their hand at the same time, we're going to do paper, rock, and scissors. And the one that wins that will be the first person to answer.
Wonderful. And if you get the answer incorrect, your opponent will be able to answer. And then at the end, Council Kerri will tabulate everything, send it to Watcher Dev, and we will have you all announced one by one who is moving on to round 4. Super, super excited for today. Our first contenders are Valerie and Charles.
And I'm actually so glad to say we had to keep Scooby-Doo away because she was muttering about something about having you to drink poison and play with scorpions.
Yeah, great. And Valerie, I know that you talked to me a little bit about the fact that you do heavy weightlifting. Can you share with our audience all about that?
Yes, actually, I never thought I'd be a gym girly at all during my life, but I started doing Olympic weightlifting a few years ago. And I have a personal trainer who helps me train 3 times a day. His name is Harry.
3 times a day?
Sorry. Okay, let me backtrack. I have a personal trainer that helps me train 3 times a week.
Okay. I was thinking you were training for the Olympics if you're doing it 3 times.
No. I am not there yet, but this makes me feel like Buffy, and it's so amazing to see how Buffy is motivating me in the gym because I've been beating my personal limits of what I can lift one after the other. And yeah, I feel like a badass vampire slayer. So it's amazing.
I love it. And how long have you been doing this?
I started in the summer of 2023. Yeah.
Ooh. Do you do curls? What kind of exercises do you do?
I do back squats with weights on my shoulders. I do deadlifts. I do also different pushing of the weights. Pretty much a well-versed weightlifter at this point.
If you do curls, because I do curls, what's your heaviest that you curl with?
I'm not sure, but I think it's 50 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I only know of, like, I know for sure that, like, my deadlift is 250, right? And
Wow.
my back squat is 150 at the moment. So,
Wow, you're strong.
yeah, I'm feeling quite badass, might I say.
Yeah. I do curls with 20s, 20 on each arm, so 50, definitely.
I mean, weightlifting. So I know I told you, Julia, before that I worked in chronic pain.
Yes.
And weightlifting is amazing for people who have chronic illnesses, especially women. So I encourage everybody who's interested to give it a try because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And keeps you so healthy.
Yes, exactly.
And Charles, you said that you have a superpower of sorts. Do you want to share with everyone what that is?
I do. I'm probably the only actual superhero in here. Although Valerie is incredibly impressive.
I know, I wouldn't want to mess with Valerie.
I
Exactly.
was like, maybe I'm not, but
She can press you.
I know she probably could. But I do. I have a little hidden talent, a little pretty trick that I like to pull out where people can name like a TV theme song from like the 80s, mostly 80s, sometimes 70s too. And I can sing it back to you just in quick recall, usually.
Okay, I'm going to put you to the challenge.
Okay, let's see if hopefully I won't mess this one.
Three's Company.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company too.
Now we've all got that in our head for the whole day, right?
Exactly. How about Starsky and Hutch?
Ooh, oh, that one I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't. I know. Oh,
The love bow.
love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat. Promise is something for everyone. I could go on.
You know what's impressive is not only do you know the themes, you know all of the words to the entire themes.
Watched a lot of TV.
Does this come in handy in your everyday life?
Surprisingly, it does. I've learned a lot from watching TV, and it's amazing the amount of trivia knowledge, helpful hints, crazy things that you learn from watching the TV show if you actively watch it. If you like pay attention to what's going on, you actually do learn a lot about other people's lives, about science, about math, about everything just by watching.
Okay, you are begging the issue. So what's one thing that you have learned from Buffy that you feel like is a critical thing that you bring into your life?
Ooh, actually, it's funny. I was just watching Choices, and I think one of the things that I've learned from Buffy that I think everyone does is that we get to choose what fights we take on. There's so many things to fight. There's so many hills to stand up for, and we get to choose the ones that we want to. And when we find the Scoopies that surround us, that support us in that, I think we can succeed. We can take on the world. We can fight those things. And so it's just about finding what it is that's so important to you that you want to stand up for, that you want to be the slayer for.
Beautiful. All right, so I think we are ready to start with our questions. Are you two ready to battle it out?
Let's do the death stare.
Okay, we'll do the death stare first. Oh, yeah, we got the Drusilla
Oh my God.
fingers. I love that.
This is an intense pairing. These two very strong. So this is going to be a good one.
my God.
I do the first 6, Juliet does the second 6. So the first question, what is on the ring of the Order of Aurelius? A sun and stars. B, a pair of swords. C, a circle containing Latin text.
Charles.
Circle containing Latin text.
No, that's correct.
So, Valerie,
It's the sun and stars.
that is correct. Yep.
What music does Adam like? Seasons 4's Big Bad. A, Prodigy. B, Helter Skelter. C, Ramstein.
Charles.
Helter Skelter.
Correct.
That is correct. Neck and neck, 1 and 1.
In which episodes were the words "Here endeth the lesson" first spoken? Fun fact, they were also used in the original movie. A. Welcome to the Hellmouth, Luke. B. Never kill a boy on the first date, the Master. Or C. Schoolhouse Spike.
Valerie.
Never kill a boy on the first date by the master.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, this is intense today. Angel question. What song does Angel put on the jukebox in the donut shop in 1973?
Ooh,
Valerie.
Mandy.
that is right. Well, you came and you gave with that thing.
Question 5. Revamped with Juliet Landau question. Name the writer I interviewed about her Buffy trilogy book entitled Buffy the Next Generation.
Valerie.
Pandora Blake.
That is correct.
Very good books, by the way. I love them.
Revamped with Juliet Landau question 2. Name one of the books of this trilogy.
Valerie.
In every generation.
Yes, that's correct.
What were the children in the episode Gingerbread called? A. Hans and Greta Strauss. B. Alice and Peter Haas. C. Laura and Hans Mueller.
Valerie had her hand up first.
It's A.
It is A. Hans and Greta Strauss. That is correct. Revamped with Juliet Landau question. Scooby-Drew does which to Juliet, which drives her mad in Out of Mind Part 2? Do you want me to give the 3 choices, or do you guys?
Valerie beat you this time, Charles. Sorry.
Scooby-Doo. What? No. Drew. Do what? No, Drew. And then that's the line, I think.
That's really correct.
That is correct. So it actually wasn't one of our because our options were keeps pressing Juliet's mute button.
I was going to say that one. I was going to say pressing the mute
All
button.
right, you know what? We're going to give you each a point there.
That's actually correct.
That's funny, though. We also had, as one of our other choices, kidnap Sire Rebecca. So that has.
I don't remember that. I hope Rebecca's okay.
Exactly.
She can try.
Well, I don't know. She's a vamp and you're a sire. There might be some issues. We'd have to see what the showdown would entail. I'll tip you off. Juliet will tip you off so that you know she's coming.
Ready.
All right. An angel question. What American city are Faith and Angelus in the first flashback in Angelus's mind?
Valerie.
In the first flashback, they're in London.
That is not correct. Charles?
Oh, are there choices?
Either, Charles, you get to answer guessing, or with choices, you'll both get a chance to put your hands up. Which one would you prefer?
Take the guess. Take the guess.
I'll take a guess. Valerie's real quick on the hands here. I'm gonna say New York.
That is correct. Good guess. Amazing.
Hold on. The first flashback was not in New York, was it?
Are you sure?
Yes, because the first flashback, the second flashback is in Chicago, and the third one is in New York.
Counsel Kerri?
According to council records, this is the time when Faith and Angelus were fighting, and they ended up in each other's dreams, and they were both viewing Angel living his life while he was cursed.
Yes, there were 3 flashbacks in that.
Yes, and the first time that they were both realized they were together in this dream flashback, call it what you will, it was in 1902, a dockyard, people walking off a ship, and it did say New York 1902. It was the same time when they found themselves outside a lounge bar, and Angelus had the pleasure of watching his alter ego save a puppy.
Okay.
Was New York. Well done, Charles.
All right. Angel question. What saying has Fred never understood? A. It's raining cats and dogs. B. Right as rain. C. When it rains, it pours.
Valerie.
Right as rain.
That is correct. All right. You guys are close with the hand raising, too. Oh, okay. Season 1 question. In the first class, what subject are the students learning? A. Shakespeare. B. The Black Plague. C. Chemistry. Ooh, Charles.
Charles.
The Black Plague.
That is correct. Our final question for this round. What episode did Willow and Tara first hold hands? A. New Moon Rising. Ooh. All right.
Valerie?
You hold hand when you do a spell in Hush.
That is correct. Oh my
Click on the
gosh.
hand.
All right. Well, Council Kerri, are you tabulating? Do we have to have a tiebreaker, or is there a person who will be advancing to the next round?
We have a clear winner on this round.
All right. Well, thank you both. We will announce at
Thank
the
you,
very
Charles.
end. You guys
Thank you, Valerie. That was great.
incredible.
Yes,
and-
that was really fun.
oh my God, it was really fun. You guys did
I'm
it.
intense. My heart's pounding.
I know. I'm sweating. We want you all to come to HellmouthCon and play.
Hopefully you will.
Hopefully you all will anyway, and so that we can be part of the final battle all together. We have Lydian and Chiz with us, both titans in this race. It is going to be a close one for sure. Both are diehard Buffy fans, diehard Re-Vamped with Juliet Landau fans, and both are on Patreon. And we love you guys so much and are very excited. And Lydian, I know that you mentioned that your grandmother was a theater ghost. Can you elaborate on that?
So I grew up in a town in Ohio near Cleveland called Chagrin Falls, as in to my everlasting chagrin. Not sure. There's different stories on how the name came to be, but it's a very cute, quaint little town. There's some notable people from there, like Tim Conway is from Chagrin Falls. But there's a little community theater there called Chagrin Valley Little Theater. And my grandmother, Audrey DeVere, my father's mother, was an early member of that theater. And I never met her. She died before my parents even met, but my parents met at that theater. And she was a very striking looking woman, strawberry blonde hair. And she had been seen around the theater. And apparently she presides over backstage left over the scene shop and the costume loft, which is upstairs. And the legend is if you are having trouble finding a costume, I don't know if you have to ask Audrey directly for it, or you just have to state out loud that you're looking for something. It will eventually just turn up.
Ooh.
Now, I tried this myself and nothing happened. I was really upset.
That's not fair. You're the descendant.
I said, I'm your granddaughter. Where's the costume I want? Because I was trying to find something for my senior recital in college. I wanted a beautiful gown to wear. And I was looking all through the costume loft and I was trying to find something. I was like, so Audrey, this is your granddaughter. I'd really like something pretty to wear for my senior recital. And nothing happened. But other people had told me stories about her.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing that with everyone. Very cool. And Chiz, I wanted to hear a little bit more about the fact that you previously had an Aussie hip hop band.
Yep, that's right.
That is awesome.
So it was a hip hop band, but I was the singer. So this is, a good 15 years ago. It was sort of in to have, boys doing rapping in the verses and then I would sing the choruses. I also played a bit of like MIDI pads, so like, beats and sound effects and stuff like that. But yeah, we got to play around some really sort of iconic venues in Sydney and Melbourne and Adelaide. We played a few places. There was a band that we played with called Lowrider that was fairly big in the Australian scene at the time, and they invited us to go on a tour with them. So that was, really good fun. And yeah, we drove. Driving to Adelaide from Sydney takes
A long time, right?
a long time. It's like 16 hours. So we stopped halfway, about 8 hours. But that's one of those roads where from where we'd stayed over to Adelaide, it's like just a dead straight road with like nothing for ages. And it was actually really difficult driving on that. I don't know how people that do it regularly, like for a job or whatever, do that. But yeah, we had lots of fun, met lots of cool people. And
What was one of your favorite songs that you guys did?
there was one called Still Can't Let Go that was really good fun. And I had a megaphone. So I would sing one line and then sing into the megaphone and then sing the next line. And people love that. They go, oh, the chick with the megaphone. And I'll be like, yeah, yeah. Got to give the people what they want. They love stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you remember any of the lyrics of that one? Not putting you on the spot if you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I was just singing even though it's over now. Even though it's over now, I still can't let go, basically. But I can't remember any of the boys' lyrics, to be honest. Oh, dear. I should have maybe looked something up before I talked to you guys. But yeah, it was a long time ago. And all I've got is these other people's lyrics in my head now that I just do covers, basically. So yeah, it's, I'm sure if I listened to it, it would come back to me, some of it. But
What's one of your favorite covers that you do now?
At the moment, I really like doing Pink Pony Club because everyone's loving Chapel Roan and they love that song. So
Wait,
yeah, that's
how
good
does
fun.
that one go?
I know you wanted me to stay, but can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place. Boys and girls can all be queens every single day. And then I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee to Santa Monica. My voice maybe is a bit shot for singing up high today from last night, but
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. Yay.
and that's a great song and everyone loves singing along with it. So kids, adults, everyone. So
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that.
pleasure.
Are you guys ready? Do you think you're good to jump in?
The first question is a Buffy question. Who said this quote? You're not me in season 4 of Buffy. You're not me in season 4 of Buffy.
All right, Lydian, go ahead.
Faith.
Yes.
Is correct.
Question 2. This is an Angel question. In the episode Heartthrob, where does Angel go to grieve Buffy's death? A. Sunnydale. B. Sri Lanka. C. Ireland.
Lydian,
Sri Lanka.
That's correct.
correct. You've been studying up.
Angel, follow-up question. What type of monastery does Angel spend 3 months in? A Catholic monastery, a Muslim monastery, or a Tibetan monastery?
Lydian,
Tibetan.
that is correct.
Okay, revamped question. Juliet interviewed the first person to kiss Buffy on the show. What is his name and his character's name? David Boreanaz, Angel, Nick Brendan, Xander Harris, Christopher Will, Owen Thurman.
Lydian,
C. Christopher Will Owen Thurman.
that is correct.
Correct. Name the main cast actress who did not audition for the role of Buffy.
Jesus. Yeah, I was going to say Alison Hannigan.
That is correct.
This is another Buffy question. What does the warlock and magical dealer Rat say Willow tastes like?
Ooh, that was so close. I think it was Lydian, but it was by a fraction. So Lydian,
Strawberries.
Correct.
correct. So Chiz, did you know that? Was it strawberries that you were going to say? Okay.
That's right.
It was so close, literally. All right, the next question. Name Riley's 2 best commando friends. Okay, Lydian,
Forrest and Graham.
that is correct. Oh my gosh. All right. Revamped question. Where did I record the interview with you, part 1 and 2 episodes? A. Hellmouth Con in California. B. Fanboy Expo, Florida. C. For the Love of Fantasy Con, London. Lydian,
Let's say B.
that is correct. Fanboy Expo, Florida. This is an Angel question. In the trial, what was the 3rd task Angel had to undertake to help Darla? A. Death. B. Defeat a demon. C. Run away. Lydian,
Oh, shoot. I don't know if it was run away because he had to run across crosses. But maybe that's wrong.
not correct.
Final
You
one.
want Chiz? You want to take a stab at it? It's A. Death. B. Defeat a demon.
I'll go with B.
Oh, no, it's A.
Damn it. I was going to say A and then I changed my mind. I'll let you know a little secret. I haven't watched Angel, so not all of it.
Oh,
no.
dude.
All of it.
I just realized it. Oh, shit.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I got it wrong.
I know, but I just realized what it was.
In season 3, the episode Dead Man's Party, what is Xander's Slayer name? A. Nighthawk. B. Wingman. C. Deathstrike. Lydian,
Nighthawk.
that is correct. Okay. In the same episode, Principal Snyder thinks Buffy should get a job at what fast food chain? A. Hot dog on a stick. B. McDonald's. C. KFC. Okay, Lydian,
Hot dog and a stick.
it is hot dog on a stick. All right. Revamped question. This is our last question. What is the title of some of Drusilla's standalone episodes? A. Drusilla's Musings. B. Drusilla's Thoughts. C. Drusilla's Diary. Chiz?
I'm just going to guess A. 'cause
No.
I can't remember.
So now, Olivia, it's between Drusilla's Thoughts and Drusilla's Diary.
I'm going to say diary.
That is correct.
You guys did amazingly.
Our next two contenders are to be continued. Tune in next time to hear who survives to battle the next round. Revamped Ease, please correspond with me on Twitter at Juliet Landau or on Instagram at Juliet_Landau and on the Fans of Juliet Landau Facebook group or Juliet Landau official Facebook page. You can also join our community on Patreon. Yes, loads of exciting things going on there. Our Patreon peeps to be read in the credits: Dave Hall, Timothy Kendall, Danielle Harbour, Louise Brennan, and Brandon Key. It makes all the difference because we cannot keep making the show without you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will see you on Revamped with Juliet Landau when we do it again. Do it again. Until next time, rewatch, revamp, reinvent, and be remarkable you.